Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a bit of a different video. I haven't done one like this yet. It's going to be a bit of a hard video to talk about because it's to do with me and my body and things like that. And who wants to talk about the body? Not me. So, yeah, where do I begin? It's been about 6 going on 7 weeks since I started, so like a month and a half. Since I started, I completely revamped and changed my diet, essentially. Everyone calls it a lifestyle change and things like that. And I mean, it is to an extent, but it's also essentially like you're completely revamping and tossing out the things that you used to enjoy eating and completely make, I guess in a way it is a lifestyle change, but I also call it a diet. Your diet is what you eat on a daily basis. The last 7 weeks have been really interesting. As a little bit of a backstory, maybe I'll do another video. Let me know if you'd like me to do another video on my backstory, my health. When I was 11 years old, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, and essentially it is a disease that affects your thyroid. There's 2 different kinds. There's hypo and then there's hyper. And hyper, you tend to eat, and you don't gain weight and you stay really skinny. There's other health issues. It's not just, being skinny. Wouldn't that be great though? There's other health issues to do with hyper, but I'm not completely 100% aware of that because I don't have hyperthyroidism. I have hypo. Give this video a thumbs up if you would like me to do a more in-depth video on my past and things like that, and just coming to terms with and dealing with hypothyroidism. I've always struggled with weight. I've always struggled with, not always, I shouldn't say that. It didn't hit me until I became 11 years old. Then I started to gain weight really rapidly, and that is how the doctors discovered that I had hypothyroidism and did all the, there's a fly in here. So that is how the doctors discovered that I had hypothyroidism, and I was put on medication. Didn't really understand it. I was 11 years old. I had no idea what it meant to have that, and the weight gain I really didn't understand. I just knew that, like, regardless of what I ate, I would just fluctuate. I would fluctuate between like 20 pounds, like either gain or lose, and it was really, it affected me a lot. I dealt with a lot of stuff. I am now 27 years old. I am starting this weight loss journey. I started it technically 7 weeks ago, but this is my first video. I want to video log it. I want to hopefully see big improvements happen. I've already seen improvements in myself in weight loss. Thus far, I haven't done a weigh-in in a week, but a week ago at 6 weeks, I had lost 29 pounds. Now, to some, that seems crazy excessive, and it totally is. When I decided to change my eating habits and things, I cut out a lot of stuff out of my diet. Number 1 being gluten and wheat. They do go together, but gluten and wheat are complete 2 different things. I don't have celiac disease or anything like that, but I was having issues back in 2008 and found out that I do have a gluten intolerance. So although I'm not celiac, I do not respond well to wheat and gluten and things like that, and I still to this day don't. The only issue is bread is amazing. Fresh, baked, warm bread. It tastes real good. I'm really sad. It's been a long time since I've had fresh bread. So I cut out gluten and I cut out wheat, and I also cut out coffee. Oh, sorry, gotta get a little comfortable. I cut out coffee, which, I mean, is not necessarily a bad thing. It is, I find, a bad thing for me, though. I do not do well with high amounts of caffeine. It tends to trigger panic attacks and lots of anxiety, and my heart just goes brrr. And when I was having my coffee, I would always have to have cream and sugar, and I could not have black coffee without cream and sugar. I cut out coffee. I cut out gluten and wheat. I do not have sugar anymore. I think I had honey in the beginning with oatmeal or something. Like I would have like a teaspoon or two of honey, and I don't necessarily think honey is a bad thing. Just for me personally, I am trying to just eat things that I know are beneficial for me at this point and will not spike my blood sugars or anything. I do not have diabetes. I've never been at risk for diabetes, although I've been overweight and I'm still overweight. I've never had diabetes. Every single time that I've had to go to the hospital for whatever reason, they've always said, "Are you diabetic?" And I've been like, "Well, no, I'm not." And then they test my blood sugar anyway. It's like they don't believe me or something. It's like, because you're overweight, you should have diabetes. But I do not. I've never had diabetes. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I passed the gestational diabetes test with flying colors. It's just not in my genes. Through this weight loss journey, video logs, I'm not really comfortable discussing like numbers, and it's not because I'm like, oh, I don't want people to know how much I weigh. It's got nothing to do with that. It has got to do with me and how obsessive I am over the number. I really struggled when I was 18, when I was like 16 to 19, I really struggled with dealing with numbers and a scale, and I would weigh myself consistently and be so, that's another video. I just wanted to do this video and show, so right now I haven't weighed myself. I plan to tomorrow and do an update and, well, update myself and find out how much weight I've lost, but it's been 1 week. 1 week ago it was 29 pounds that I've lost so far, and I'm excited. I don't really have a goal in mind of like a specific number that I want to get to, because like I said, I'm not trying to obsess about the number. Like I said, I am not trying to be obsessive about a number. I'm trying to focus on my health and to just be as healthy as I possibly can be for me, and do things and make good choices for my body. And obviously I want to get smaller. I want to get smaller. I want to fit into tiny clothes again, because at one point I did fit into tiny clothes. I want all of that. So, with replacing my wheat and gluten, I haven't been eating a lot of even gluten-free bread. I have made gluten-free bread, and I'll just show you right now. So I've already made this, and it turned out really well. I actually made it in my bread maker machine. My bread machine. So this is the Bob's Red Mill Hearty Whole Grain Bread Mix. So it looks like that. It's wheat free, it's gluten free, and it's dairy free. and you can make this in the bread maker, which was like done, sold. I'm totally going to do that. So I made my own bread already. It turned out really well. I am not a big bread eater though. I tend to stick more towards proteins and fruits and vegetables and carbs. Like I will have a lot of potatoes. So this has been my wheat-free, gluten-free replacement for bread. Another thing that I have really enjoyed eating and found that I really liked is it's by Nature's Path, and it is organic. It is gluten-free. The Nature's Path organic sunrise crunchy maple cereal. This is cereal. It's not like a granola. I'm not a big fan of like granola and milk. I don't like doing that. So I don't mind granola with yogurt, but I don't like granola with milk. It's just a personal thing. So I found this, and this is one of the only things that I would say that I eat processed. All of the things that I eat from the store that are technically processed are all organic, they're gluten-free, they're wheat-free, and they just have very minimal amount of ingredients, and you can actually read and know what's on those ingredients, so that's really important to me. Nature's Path is also non-GMO, so that's really good. So yeah, so I have that cereal. I will have that cereal. I have it quite often actually because it's so quick and easy. I will do a cup and a half of the cereal with 1 cup of goat's milk and have that for breakfast, and sometimes I'll have strawberries with it just cut up, and I find that's really, really tasty. Huge Caesar salad fan. I love Caesar salad, and going into this I was like, hey, I know I can't do that. So I wanted to make a salad, a really healthy salad with lots of organic dark greens and quinoa and boiled eggs and all that yummy stuff. But I was like, hey, well, what am I going to use for dressing? So I went to the store and I found this, and it is by the company Bragg, I believe. It is B-R-A-G-G. It says organic Bragberry, fat-free dressing and marinade, made with organic blueberry, raspberry, acai, goji grape, and Bragg organic apple cider vinegar. This is amazing. This is so good. I don't know if you can see the color or not, but it's just this fruity, delicious dressing, and I added it to my salad, and it worked really good. I will have like a boiled chicken breast and cut that up and add that into the salad, and then have this with it. It's so yummy. It's so yummy. My plan is to update, I don't want to say once a week because I don't think that that's possible, but I'm going to be video vlogging, not vlogging, but doing these weight loss journey videos, and just updating you guys on different things that I've tried eating. Eventually when I work up to working out and having a workout regime and doing more active things, maybe updating you guys on what it is that I'm doing. I'm also going to show you guys before and after photos, so I'll show you before and the after, and probably do like a before and after on video as well, just to show the progression and things like that. And I think by Christmas time, by the end of this year, I'll do a big progression video of like now compared to then, because I think there'll be a big difference. And yeah, and then I will be in the videos and stuff. If there's recipes, if you guys want to see what kind of recipes I come up with, like I have a special soup, my salads, my breakfasts, things like that, what I eat in a day, health-wise, what goes into my smoothies, things like that. If you would like to see that, just write it down below that you would, and in these weight loss journey videos, I will be sure to add what it is that I put in certain recipes and things like that. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.